Hey, what's up everybody? It's DaYDreaMz. Welcome back to the channel for another War and Order video. Don't worry, just a CHA member hitting our flags with one troop. They do it all the time. Super annoying, by the way, but I've done these videos before, and it's something that people usually really like. And this one's actually slightly different because I'm doing it for different reasons. But if you go to look at my power ranking, I'm ranked number 6. So let's go to power ranking. I'm number 6 down there. I'm not too far from 5th. So that's not the reason I'm doing this. I want to gem up some troops, and that not because I want higher power. I could care less about that. As long as I got enough to hold my own, perfectly happy. But if you go to my troops, I'm upgrading my drill grounds, getting it to level 28, so that way I'll empty my depot and go to level 29. But if you look at my troops here, let's just click on any march. Well, actually we don't want to. Okay, there we go. So this is a march I haven't set yet, and what I want to do is I want to have an offensive march and a defensive march, but I don't have the correct troop composition to do either. You can see the troops I have here, and I definitely want more Royal Guard, especially for defensive marches. You know, the human, infantry, cavalry, archer are all defensive, then the human mage is offensive, then it's vice versa for the other ones. So I've got a lot of offensive troops. I've got a lot of T9 mage. I've got a lot of T8 orc knight and elf royal guard. But I also have a lot of elf elder, which are the defensive mage. So I need some more of the royal guard. So we're gonna gem some stuff up. I've been saving, and there was a really good pack yesterday that gave you a bunch of speed ups in it, so I think it was something to do with peace shields. So I'm gonna train a bunch of these royal guards. Now never hit get now, because apparently it charges you to it's the worst thing ever. They need to change that. It shouldn't even be there. So let's go to recruit, and you can see we've got some of the recruitment speed ups, and I'm also going to use some of these other speed ups as well. So let's just start using these, and then I'll just gem the rest. It's no big deal. So we started with in 6th place with like 3120 power, 3.12 million power. So I need at least probably, like, I don't know what I need. I would like to have at least 10,000 of these mage. You know what I should probably do is, I've got the skills. Let's see what it would do. Let's go to Lord skills real fast and go to development and see. So can I even increase my troop training production with this? No, it's just for like gathering and stuff. I think, where would troop training be? I don't think they even have it in War and Order. Troop training, can't even expand your troop training speed. So it makes, they really should put it somewhere in develop, or have a support column where you can get your troop training speed. I see monster speed, all your gathering speeds and stuff, building speed 5%, but even that's not, I'm not gonna spend 1,000 gold just to save 5%. Well, okay, you can save what, 15% maybe? Yeah, I guess 15% would definitely be worth it. I'll have to remember that when I go up to level 29 castle. That's alright, so we cannot get any faster troop training. So let's just go ahead and keep training these. We'll get to 10,000 and see what else we can do. I'm gonna spend a lot of gems as well. So I just want to have all of the correct parts to my layers, because right now I don't. And the reason you want a lot of infantry in your layers, just like in other games, is you want to keep the other team's backline busy shooting at your front line, while your backline kills all their troops as well as their backline, because the mage and archer don't have the HP and just the overall you know, strength to deal with a lot of shots. So that's why you have to have something tanking for them. That's why you can't just send all mage out there. It won't work as well as if someone is sending a mixture of the two. Alright, so now we're going to have to switch some of these purples. Just going to get these purples in. And I'm spending some gems too. You know, I always just spend my gems on march accelerations anyway, so it's really no big deal to be spending some gems. I plan on spending at least like 30 or 40,000 here today, so let's go ahead and keep doing it like this. I don't mind spending them 500 gemmies. So that's up the panda. We'll deal with the panda here soon. I still need to do a video on the panda. Alright. So you can see we're not even going up that much power. It's insane. We're only up to 3.2. We got to get up to at least 3.3. Let's make 15,000 of these. That way we don't have to just keep on training them. So we can go to regular speed ups too, and we've got a bunch of the 2-hour speed ups and purple 8-hour speed ups, so I can use some of those too. Actually, I'll use all of them. I can just gem my buildings with no problems. It's absolutely no problem to gem buildings. Let's keep on getting these guys. The Royal Guard, I think, are really going to help, especially my defensive layers. I don't know. Some of you leave comments on the videos and you give me a lot of tips and stuff. Let me know, some of you very experienced War and Order players, what your ideal layering would be for a level 28 castle like myself. I think I've got like 88% mage attack, so I've got really good mage attack, and I'm trying to do mage and infantry because I know the mage and infantry work really well together. So let me know some tips. I got some ideas, and I'll show you my ideas after this of like kind of what my ideal setups for infantry and or for offense and defense are. So you can see raises HP when you are on the defending side. So then the orc knights, I got 19,000 of those. Reduces damage from mages by 25%. So they're definitely on my offensive layer. I like to send a lot of them on my offensive layer. But how many of the Royal Guard should I send on my offensive layer, or should I not send any at all? I'm pretty sure I should at least send some, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So what are we up to now? Maybe we'll do 20k. You know, I might do 20k. I think it would be good on our layering. You know what? We're going to do 20k on these Royal Guards, guys. I think it would be good on the layering if we had 20,000 of them. I really do. Like 20,000 on a defensive layer is going to be great. And you know what? I have... Here, let's see if I got any wounded so I can show you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and click that. I have so many healing speed ups. Look at all these. That's just the... That's not even showing the... See, I still have some... Well, come on, show the... Well, I did have some purple ones too for healing, but I must have used those up. But I've got tons of healing speeds, guys. I doubt I'll ever even use all my healing speeds unless they have some kind of event, like the Dragon campaign, come up at the end of the game. It should be a smart idea. So let's keep on training these guards, Royal Guards. Let me know, guys. I think sending all 20,000 of these is definitely gonna help me out. And I feel like I might need some more, because I've seen other people show me reports and stuff, and they've got more than like 60,000 mage. Say you've got 100 and, you know, I can march, like, I think with my buffs and everything, like 170,000 troops. If I only got 60,000 of those T9 mage, I feel like I could use some more of them T9 mage. So you can see the archer I've only got 9,000 of, and I don't have any of the cavalry. Tell me, are the cavalry any good, guys? Should I even make the cavalry? Because I've never seen... Reduces damage when attacked by archers, so they're an archer defense. So I don't even see people send a lot of archers in their layers, so I don't know. Tell me, guys, how good are cavalry? Because I'll train 10,000 of them if they're good. But I don't know if they're good. What I do know is that the mage are very good, and I have my highest everything in mage. So I want to train some more of these. That way I just have more of them in the layers. I think it'll definitely be helpful. So let's go ahead and train a bunch of mage. Really wish you could just like train as many of something as you wanted. And we might even, after we're done with these speed ups, we might gem some too, just to really, you know, I'm ready to be just a demon this weekend. I wanna really put it to some people, and I've already got some targets picked out, and you know, I want to be able to throw away a little bit of power, not get upset about it. So that's what we're probably gonna do. Oops, I almost... Yeah, we don't want to do that. We'll use one of those, and we'll use a bunch of those right there. Boom. You know what? Troop training event was yesterday too, and I probably would have finished top 10 if I'd have done this then. but I get way too sidetracked to make stuff happen. So it's no big deal. Oops, I just traded more Royal Guard. That's all right. That's just a sign right there. That's what I like to call that. That's a sign telling me that we need more frontline infantry, especially on defense, man. Hopefully we can get up to 70,000 mage here before we start gemming. Because once we start gemming, it's going to go very, very fast. Let me know what your guys' experiences are. I've like I said, I talked to you guys in the comments and stuff, and I've seen some of your castles. Some of you with like level 31, 32 castles. You've been playing for a lot longer than I have even, and you know, I learned things pretty quick, but you know, there's a lot of things that I miss out on. So, all right, there we go. We got some more. Let's go ahead and so now I believe we're out of the speed ups. We'll just use those 3. I'll save these 5-minute speed ups for building just to have. All right, here we go. So once my email gets out of there, all right, we're gonna go down to 50,000 here. All on mages, and you know what? I'll spend another 20,000 gems on cavalry if they're worth it. I need you guys to tell me in the comment section, is it worth having those T9 cavalry? I haven't seen anyone really using them. I've seen mostly mage and then infantry to keep the mage safe. Maybe some archer mixed in. Alright boys, that's the last ones. We're going to speed up right there. You know what? Nope, we're going to do one more group. Speed up. Boom, down to 50,000 gems. It's going to save us enough to where we can do anything we want. We can speed up to level 29, and we can still have gems. We can still have gems to speed to everyone, because that's the main thing that I do, is I speed reinforce, I speed attack. I don't like to give people any time to, you know, to reinforce on me or to stack attack and stack reinforce on me. That's just a good way to lose troops, or it's a good way to give the enemy time to recall. I don't want to have none of that. So let's go ahead and look at our march now and see where we stand now compared to where we stood before. So before, look at that. So before, guys, I would have like halfway through my elf elder. Now we just trained, it appears to be 20-some thousand, almost 30,000 troops. So actually more than that. We trained about 40,000 troops, or somewhere in there. So I do have some of the Dragon Rider General. What do? Raises attack when you are the attacking side. So they're good against, they're good on offense, of course. So let's see what our defensive layering would look like. We would have this 20,000 Royal Guard. Let's actually number 3. Let's set this as our defensive layer. So we're gonna have those. We're gonna have those off, just off the rip. The Holy Archer, good on defense. We're gonna have those. And then we've got 20,000, room for 20,000 more. Definitely want to have about half of these, right? Maybe pull down a tiny bit on some of these mage, just a tiny bit. And the Elf Royal Guard, those are offensive. So are the Orc Knight, but just to have a little bit more front line, we'll just throw in like 5,000 of those, and then the rest will make a T9 mage. Guys, tell me what I can do to improve that. Would love to hear it. So that's our defensive layer. This one here, this is gonna be our offensive layer. So I don't think we need as many of the Royal Guard. Maybe 5,000. Holy Archer. Like I said, they're a defensive archer. So I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. I want all my royal, my Archmage in there. Orc Knights, at least probably what, 15k? Sounds about right. We'll leave those Dragon Riders in there. Elf Royal Guard, they're an offensive troop, so probably at least half of them. Then we can put like, maybe, these are a defensive mage, but my mage stats are so high that I'm thinking that since they're defensive mage, they'll get hit before my offensive mage. Maybe they'll tank a little bit for my offensive mage. I don't know if that'll work. That's just a theory. And then we could throw in like, you know, just a few of these. Oops, not that many. Just a few of these T7 mage. What else could I squeeze in there? You know what? The rest of this, we should probably put in all of our work knight because they're offensive infantry. Then what else could we throw in there? Maybe some more of our defensive mage. There we go. So we got 10,000 of those. So that's our offensive and defensive layer right now, guys. If you have any tips for me, please let me know. Like I said, I'm not an expert as much as I am in some other games where I've been playing there for years. I'm still getting the hang of this. Once I get some more blood and some more kills under my belt, I'll know a little more. With this guy, I need to open up my beast pills. I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, it does level you up. Cool. So we just went up a level. My beast is, well, I think, a little under leveled because for the first week I didn't even know what I was doing, but we're already halfway to level 9, so that's a good thing. With the skills, I just have them up to level 2. I'm not exactly sure what I need to do. So evolution, once you get to level 10 panda, you can evolve it and get another skill slot. So I'm still learning the panda as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed me spending a little bit of gems. I know a lot of people love to see that. If you go to Lord ranking, Lord power ranking, must not have updated yet because we're number 5 now, boys. Rezus is sitting up there number 4. So Orbital, he's just must be spending tons because we just spent a lot of speed ups and a lot of gems, and we only went up a little bit of power. So imagine what he must be spending to get all those all that power. But you know, it's no big deal. We're about to be, if I hit monsters every day, I think within a week, 10 days, somewhere in there, I can have the level 35 skill, which is equivalent to the skill level 38 skill in COK. So we can skill hit people. That'll be brutal, and you know I'll be coming out with videos every day just skill hitting people. I love it so much. You don't lose troops, so you can't beat that. By the way, the little trial at the bottom right on my screen, it's because I switched to a new PC, and I don't have the code to put into it yet. So thank you guys so much for watching. Teamwork makes the dream work. Please smash that thumbs up button before you get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.